This week on Dateline Schools, we're visiting Marysville High School, the home of the Distinguished Teacher of the Month of March here in St. Clair County, Jim Cottone. And Jim, one of the things that was brought out in the nomination form for you is the culture that you create in your classroom and the relationship you establish with your kids. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's really important to me. I work really hard to develop a personal connection with my students. I always worked hardest for the teachers that I knew took an interest in my life and who knew me more than just Jim in their class. They were interested in what I was doing outside of school. They were interested in me as a human, not just me as a student. And so I have always tried to honor some of those teachers that I've had in my life by paying that forward to this generation. And you know, you certainly have to have a knowledge level, right? You have to know that 2 + 2 is 4, right? And you have to have enough classroom management so that students can be successful. But to me, culture and climate in the classroom is everything. And if a student feels safe and if a student feels wanted and valued, then they are going to really provide you with their best effort and usually their best output as well.
With the rigor you mentioned yesterday and the importance that your class brings because of the content that you're doing, that's real important for these kids to get to know that their teacher cares about them especially.
Absolutely. But I'll tell you, as much as I invest in them, I feel that they invest in me. I have always felt not only honored to have them, but truly I feel like I've been a better person for being able to be in front of the students that have sat in my classroom. So if you're out there watching, I genuinely from my heart thank you for the impact you've had on my life. It has been 10 times, I would wager, 10 times the amount that I've had on them.
It's got to be kind of fun too when you're going grocery shopping or at the football game or something and you have former students come up and say, "Hey, Mr. Cottone, I'm doing great, thanks."
Yes, my sons don't like it, right? They don't like to go to Meijer with me for that reason. But it's humbling, and it's always great to run into somebody. I just saw a student at the YMCA the other night, and you know, she just passed along a nice message of how much this class meant to her and how she still uses the content, but more importantly, the things she learned about herself in that class. And so those certainly mean a lot.
And how important is it for the kids to learn good math skills in today's environment?
I would say it's incredibly important. Now, sometimes a student will say, well, when am I ever going to, do this, integral if I'm not pursuing a career that maybe involves a calculus nature? But to me, problem solving in life is one of the most critical skills, and to be able to critically think logically about what is necessary, what is unnecessary, and how to arrive from A to B. I'm a big fan of problem solving, and there's not one direct path so long as you can get there. And then you can manipulate the factors in a way that is the way that your brain sees the problem. I celebrate that. And so to me, it's an invaluable skill in life.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.